Hi and welcome all to the 24th episode of this series on CK3. And I warn you, this episode will be very static. We'll probably do basically nothing because I want to take the chance with this episode to really slow down and recollect myself and all the things that happened and also address some other things. So basically, a lot in the last 3 episodes, which by the way I recorded one after another, a lot has happened. Umberto, the son of King Zaccaria the Catholic, has died. He has died from a seizure. He was possessed and infirm, and let's say he was not like the happiest of men, especially at the end of his life. Because at the end of his life, basically, what he wanted to do was basically to produce an heir to the kingdom of Bohemia. However, 2 sons. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Two sons had born, Fortunato and Zaccaria. They are still twins, and a third is born, Bohemunnu. And basically, there was an affair going on between Itka and his lover, Dobromil. I don't know where is he right now, but yeah, they had an affair, so we managed to basically see that there were 2 bastards, Giulia and Roberto, but 4 of these children actually seem to be of the Sturzo family, those being Constantine, named after Umberto's mother, and Fortunato, Zaccaria, and Bohemunnu. I don't remember Bohemunnu dying, honestly, but yes, he has died from consumption, which is the plague affecting our domains right now. Zaccaria is also consumpted. He will maybe die, I hope not, but yes. And then we have Fortunato. Now Fortunato is probably the most important. Right now because he's the only one without consumption. But anyway, so yeah, he was the heir of the throne of Bohemia. And at the end of Umberto's life, his queen died before him and left his heir throne to Fortunato, which was, however, attacked by the Holy Roman Empire. And we were in a pretty harsh situation in which we basically had an hereditary crisis because the Bohemian kids would have basically inherited a lot of the Kingdom of Sicily, basically dividing the kingdom. And also, of course, there was the Holy Roman Empire attacking Bohemia, and the Pope just decided to give himself a claim on the whole Kingdom of Sicily, and that most probably because Umberto was possessed. So the Pope just basically threatened the Sturzo family for his rule, their rule. So, in this fucked up situation, I made the choice as a player, as the one controlling Umberto, to disinherit the 3 Bohemian kids, to let Luca basically inherit all of the Kingdom of Sicily. And this is something I addressed like in a YouTube post, in a YouTube community post, but I want to address it in this video too. I'm not 100% satisfied with the choice I made in terms of roleplay, of course, because in practical terms, basically, maybe the smartest choice would have been to disinherit Luca. It's really up to debate, but the thing is, the practical aspect is not important at all. In this playthrough, I said it many times, I think, at least I hope so, but the roleplay aspect is the most important thing. It's basically the reason I started this whole playthrough in the beginning. So yes, I want to basically playing with the roleplay aspect in mind. And I don't know if in a roleplay aspect, disinheriting the Bohemian kids would have been like the best thing to do. My whole reasoning behind it was that, yes, he was the son of Zaccaria, he was a family man, he was a patriarch, but the Bohemian kids would have inherited Bohemia either way, so disinheriting them would have just let Luca inherit something, so it was like the most equal solution. But also he was humble. Now the trait, as I personally see it, if you want to play in a roleplay way, you don't have to read, you must not read the traits in a superficial way, because then, for example, trusting would mean like honest, and deceitful would mean sadistic, but that's not the case. Like the traits, the personality traits can be read in different ways, and in also big ways, let's say. I'm sorry if I don't explain like in the most in the best way possible, but what I want to say is that the humble trait, as I read it in that situation, meant that Umberto wanted to take responsibility for basically the crisis that he has caused, because the whole thing was basically his fault. It was a risk marrying the Queen of Bohemia. It was a risk to basically keep staying with the Queen even though she had a lover. So yes, the crisis, it was his fault, and I think he wanted to fix that, because and some of you have written in the comments like maybe the thing he would have done would just to not disinherit anyone, and I mean like I can accept it. It would have been a solution, but even that solution wouldn't have satisfied me 100%. So yeah, I think I regret it only like on a 20% disinheriting like the Bohemian kids. But the thing I want to say at the very end is that I played basically too fast, and I'm sorry about that. It was like a rushed choice, if anything. Like maybe it was a good choice, but a rushed choice either way. Like turning back, I don't know if I would have disinherited the Bohemian kids once again, but at the very least, I would have like really thought about it a long time before disinheriting them. So yeah, what I want to do from now on is just playing really slowly. In fact, let me just go to speed 3. And first of all, I don't want to hit play right away, because I want to look at some other things. One thing is the plague that is affecting us right now is the White Plague. It has begun in Catania. We are isolated in the capital and we are secluded, and I want to keep it that way, because now it's a really we're really in a really frail situation. We have a that's really bad. That's really bad. Also, Constantina's not a tutor, and she's turning out to be like a really terrible ruler. And in a normal situation, this wouldn't be a problem, because she would not inherit anything. Problem is, if I die, and if Zaccaria dies, then she will inherit the whole kingdom of Sicily. So, for the last 2 years of your life, you have a focus on learning. I won't change that, also because I can't change that. And I will give you to Amalia. Amalia, who is my caravan master and my court physician. Her health is fine, so that's great. Okay. Anyway, the plague. Yes, I think in the last episodes, like I opted for a soft approach, and I think it worked. I think. I don't remember. Anyway, also, I want to take a look at Luca, who is our new king, and hopefully He will be our king for a lot of time. Luca is diligent like his grandfather. He is honest and gregarious like his father. He's not humble, however. So, he has potential. Problem is, he's not a very good diplomat. He's an adequate bargainer. But, okay. He has a claim on the county of Vrshbosna, which is the county of our mother, of Tomasina. And I could yeah, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll do it right now. Okay, no. Seriously. We'll see how he will act. I think he still has the Sturzo dream of building the completed kingdom of Sicily. So yeah, I think he will do just that. As we can see, he is married to the daughter of the Queen of Castile. This was basically a political marriage accepted by his father. It was a proposal of the Queen of Castile. And I mean, it was a good thing to do, honestly. That's great. Because also, I'm shitting my pants. I'm really, really scared of the Pope right now. Anyway. Luca has got one son, Zaccaria, who is vengeful. I don't remember him being vengeful. He's such a shit. Okay, but we have the absolute crown authority. Okay, yes, what I'm thinking is, Zaccaria is really a bad ruler. Wow, he's terrible in diplomacy, terrible in martial, terrible in learning, terrible in intrigue, and terrible in stewardship, and he has a focus on stewardship. So he's really a bad prince. Luca didn't manage to educate him the proper way. I remember giving him I didn't give him the gluttonous trait, because I think Zaccaria at the time was the tutor of someone else. I remember though giving him the Craven trait, I think. I'm mixing up, like my memory is really fucked up in this moment, because in these days, like, I played another game completely different, so whatever. Also, I do remember giving him the vengeful trait. And the absolute crown authority is great, because if we have another son, and it's totally possible, then we can designate him as an heir, and that would be like the best thing to do. I don't think Luca, of course he loves his son, but I don't think he wants to, give him the throne if he's that bad. And the fact that we have the absolute crown authority does make things a lot more fairer and honest, because if I had to disinherit him, I probably wouldn't, unless like he does a really bad thing. But since we have the absolute crown authority, we can just designate our future son or daughter as an heir. Now, another thing I want to look at is our brothers and sisters. I want to really be careful about this, because probably Luca, being an honest guy, being of course of the Sturzo family, does want to make things right for his brothers and sisters. His brothers and sister, well, also to actually fix the problem his father caused. So I want to keep them, close. Our sister is here with us, and that's great, even though she's kind of terrible, but whatever. Then we have our brother Bohemunnu has unfortunately died the last year. Actually, literally 1 year, the 3 August of 1136, and now we are the 3 August 1137. That's a cool coincidence. And then we have Zaccaria. Zaccaria is consumpted, so I think he will die soon enough. And then we have Fortunato. Now, Fortunato is in a really bad spot. He was the kingdom of Bohemia, but after losing the duchy of Bohemia, to the Holy Roman Empire. He lost a war against Duke Prokop, and it was a dissolution war. Now the very least I can do, and I will do, is to help him as much as possible. The thing I didn't do earlier. And that's also a complaint that some of you have done. It was that I didn't help enough in the war against the HRE. And admittedly, yes, I didn't help much. Because of the simple reason, the Pope. The fact that the Pope just gave himself a claim on the Kingdom of Sicily, scared the shit out of me. So that's why I didn't help him a lot in this war. I could have, but also I didn't trust the AI at all. I have 700 hours on this game, and I have really bad memories with the AI. And if you're not leading in the war, they basically won't follow you. Never. So even though some battles we could have won in this war, like here, I remember, of course, in Praga, we could have won, but we probably wouldn't have won because the Bohemian army wouldn't just follow me. So that's also why I didn't help him a lot. But I want to help him as much as I can from now on. Our poor guy. We can't it would be nice to be his guardian, but we are the guardian of his twin brother, so for now that's it. We are also the guardian of Zaccaria. That's bad. That's really bad. So yes, I think we can press play right now and hope, really hope to not be sick with the plague. I also have to lose stress. That's okay. I can found an holy order, but I won't at all. I want to save a lot of money. Actually, let me just... Yes, I want to talk about other two things. I forgot. One is I want to give money to Fortunato. I think 2 money is fine. 200 is fine. As a sign of goodwill, I will just give him money to let him recover from his lost wars. Then, another thing I want to talk about. One thing I could do, if Zaccaria recovers from the consumption, or if for any reason Fortunato loses his title and comes to my court, is to give them Apulia. The original plan I wanted to achieve was make Apulia basically all republics, but if I have the chance to help our brothers, I will. So if Zaccaria, for example, recovers, I will probably give him Apulia and Bari and maybe Lecce and make him the Duke of Apulia. Let's hope, let's just open, let's press play. We can ask our Red of Fate for gold. I don't want to because it would decrease their opinion of us. In fact, let me just try and sway him. Because it seems like the best thing to do. If you look at our vassal, Doge Gervasio likes us, that's great. Our cousin Salvatore, not that much, that's not great. And we have Ida, the new vassal we have thanks to the war against Dobroslav. Okay, I don't want to found an holy order, please. Fortunately we have a lot of money, of that I am really glad. This plague, I think will soon be... It will go, right? Please don't. What is this? In the county of Reggio Calabria lies a field that would be perfect for a large annual fair. 2 local nobles, Duke Salvatore and Mayor Elisabetta, petitioned me to be the receiver of the charter that would allow them to hold the fair in my name. No, I want to... Salvatore, of course. If all goes well, we gain 100 piety, we might gain a stewardship lifestyle perk, Okay. Yeah, maybe the best thing to do would be to give it to Elisabetta because she's better in stewardship, but no, I want to give it to Salvatore to increase my opinion with him, to, basically maintain my promise with the whole family thing. So, yeah, I want to... the church in Tropea will be granted the charter. Okay, I hope so. I hope everything will go fine. I am shit scared. I am so shit scared. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Basically, here, now and then, I want to look at Fortunato. The Observatory presents me with wares from all over the world, religious objects from holy cities, food grown by the monks and nuns in the area, marvels from foreign religions. My lords, what wares should we promote for the new fair? The people are more likely to appreciate this if their religious fervor is strong. And I don't know, we had a crusade recently, so the fervor is not very high. The people are more likely to appreciate this if the area is in need of support, and I think that's the case because this is an area affected by the plague, so it would make sense. And then the people are more likely to appreciate this if their religious fervor is weak. Bring in as much food as possible, definitely, yes. Also, yes, we are on a stewardship focus to increase our domain and our basically money power, because we need a lot of money. We really have to save up in case the Pope decides to attack us. And I will cherish the moment in which Urbanus II dies. Damn it. The food provided by the monks and nuns of the area sold almost better than anything else at the fair. It has been a week of pious celebrations and commerce. Okay. We're going down on the administrator trait to be as much as not prestigious, but reliable as possible, because the thing is, Luca became king when he was in prison. The kingdom was basically in a really frail situation, and I mean, it's in a frail situation even now, but whatever. So I think he does care about, being reliable, and he wants to look reliable in the eyes of his vassals. So yes, large levies, it's fine. That's great, actually. That's really great. We have a really good army. I have I could create a new regiment. I will probably do it after these pike columns. We unfortunately have really low erudition. Learning, well, that's bad. And a thing I'm seeing is that the Empire of Carpathia was formed. The Emperor is not dying, even though he has the Great Pox. What a life he had! Great. Please, little guy. Please resist. And if you wage war, I will come. Just know that I will come. Okay, finally, the plague has left the realm, and we must take this as an opportunity to rise from the chaos it left in its wake. We must spare no expense to rebuild, definitely. Also, let me emerge from seclusion. And now I will make a feast. I can't make a feast for another 2 years. I could go on a pilgrimage. That seems like a good thing to do. I cannot do it in Vaticano, because it was recently that I went in Vaticano. I can go in Cologne. Does it make sense? I think it does. To just... Oh well, maybe not right now, because it's in a terrible war, there are plagues here and there, so no, we won't go on a pilgrimage right now, but I have to really lose the stress. I could work off some stress, and I will do just that. But why we have The Barony of Vieste. Like, is from... the Temple Knights are using it. Okay. No, I won't revoke it. Why would I? It's nice, though. Okay. I could go on a hunt. I think I will do that. To Stigliano. We'll go with the Mountaineers. And yeah, it's a lot of money, but I have to really to lose the stress, so yeah. I think that's fine. Like, Zaccaria was reluctant to do hunts. It never did a hunt, not a single hunt, yes. But mainly because he was a peasant, so he didn't, like, give values to hunts. Hunts for fun. But I think Luca can, like, give value. He's also gregarious, so yeah. But we have to appoint a master of the hunt. Saul, okay. We have a prisoner here, Count Achille. But you don't have enough money, and since I need a lot of money, you're only on house arrest, so you can just wait in the prison for a little bit. We also have Gosantino. He's consumpted. You know what, I'll just release him. Why not? How is our brother? Is still as consumption. One thing we could do, technically, is restore the inheritance. I can think about it. I will wait though if... Ooh, we lost the consumption. I'm so happy about it. I'm really happy. Ooh, and he's actually a better heir than our son. You are so bad. You are so bad. No, not you. You. What did you do in your life? Really, what did you do? That's so bad. Okay. Maurice assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the woods near Stigliano. The local gamekeepers have scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. It seems a mighty heart is unquestionably in the area, quarry fit for a king. Maurice beams, we have quite the hunt ahead of us. Okay, the heart is fine. Let's hope it all goes well. Let's hope we don't become incapable. My cousin, Salvatore, is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking orchids. He appears to have lost all interest in the hunt. King, what a bounty of nature. Look at these plants. Truly the wealth of the earth knows no bounds. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gregarious. He's my cousin, so yes, fascinating. What's that flower? Let's just discuss, even though the chances, the success chance decreases, but it's okay. We don't care too much about the hunt itself. We just care to lose the stress. Poachers, here in the Duke's Wood, they huddle together as I ride up with my guards, making a poor job of hiding the dead stag behind them. We did not do this. Please have mercy, glorious king. Their blades and bows belie their words. What? Okay. He wouldn't like poaching. He's diligent. He's honest. So yeah, poaching he does not like. Do I want to hang them? Maybe not. But get out of my woodland, even though it decreases the opinion of Salvatore. But it seems like the best thing to do. My huntsmen have pointed out a secluded clearing downwind of the beast covert. A perfect place to form our bowline and await the hart driven thither by the hound teams. It would be a fine chance to practice our archery on a real moving target. I'm athletics, so no. Why would I? Let's just be humble about it. Please, don't do anything you'll regret. The wood truly is the mantle of the poor, but as the hart flees in panic from foraging peasants, I feel my patience wearing thin. Surely there must be better things to do in Stigliano today than picking roots and mushroom. No, would I give them money? I just became king, so just to make myself like more, I think, okay, it's fine, we have the money. Our plans were for naught. The best sensed our trap by wind or connivance and confused to be led into our ambush by the flashers. At last they slipped their clutches entirely, disappearing to the woodlands. It's fine. The objective was to lose the stress, and we did. Perfect. We also gained legitimacy. We have to increase our legitimacy because now we are recognized, but that's not enough. I know Ida wants a position in my court. I can't give it right now. Once the realm is stabilized, maybe. I want to first produce a worthy heir. I could try and romance our wife. Does it make sense? We are not incompatible. In fact, diligent and just and honest, I think it's a good combination. She's shy, however, we are gregarious. Cynical is fine. Yeah, I think once we reach our destination, we will try and romance her. How is our brother doing? Fine, he's recovering. He has a really bad gold money. He basically loses money each month. Even though we gave him like 200 golds. Okay. So. No, wait, I don't want to give you a nickname. I want to try and romance you. 22. Because, of course, of the shy and gregarious thing. I could try and befriend you first. Why not? You know, yeah. And I think this will be the end of the episode. As I said, as already said, like, we didn't do much, but, you know, we had to recollect a couple of things after, like, the rush of the last few episodes. So, thanks for watching.